Yes, you are welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're going to be looking into Sterling Bank, right? So today I'm just going to be teaching you on Sterling Bank's public offer. So I ask here, is Sterling Bank public offer worth buying? All right, so a lot of time people just buy shares because somebody told them to buy shares. That is not how to be profitable from Nigerian stock market. Even any stock market, whether Australia stock market, London stock market, US stock market, you don't just buy shares because somebody told you to buy. You check whether this stock is worth buying, and also you need to ask yourself, this stock that I'm about to buy, is it for long term or for a short-term investment? If you are a long-term investor, when the stock price decline, you are not worried, right? When you are a long-term investor, rather, if you are a long-term investor and the stock price decline, that's an opportunity to buy more. But when you are a short-term investor, you are just there for 3-6 months, you just want to cash out. If the stock start declining, you will start worried, right? So now let me show you something, right? Let me show you something. So now let's go to the company's financials, right? Beyond buying shares, there are some things you need to check. So this is a Nigerian Stock Exchange website. So now I'm just going to check Sterling Bank, right? So this is Sterling Bank. I want to check their financials, right? Very, very important. Right now in Nigerian stock market, stock exchange is selling for 7.85 kobo, right? 7.85 kobo, but the public offer is selling for 7 naira, right? So now we're going to do something. We're just going to go to their financial statement. Okay, so let's check for Q1, right? Sterling Bank Q1. So let's check for Q1, right? So now I'm going to show you something. Okay, so if you see their gross earnings, right? In 2024, the Q1 is January to March. In January to March 2024, their gross earnings was 71 million. You see it here. Now it's now 95 million, right? Now let's even look at their profit before tax, right? Last year it was 8 million. Right now it's 18 million. You see their profit has increased. Do you see it now, right? So their profit after taxation last year was 7 million, 7.5 million, but now it's 17.5. Did you see now? So that I'm not here to tell you whether this is a buy or not. You just need to do your due diligence, right? Disclaimer, this is not a financial advice. It's just for you to know whether this is what you're buying, right? So let's check also, right? Let's check. Their operating income last year was 42.9 million. Right now it's 64.3, right? You see now. So profit before income taxation, it's 8 million to 18, right? So now let's even go back to their Q2. That's Q1, right? Let's go back to Sterling Bank Q2, right? From April, May, June, right? So now let's check again. Let's check. Interesting. So I'm just gonna zoom this one now. You don't just jump on stocks because somebody is telling you to buy, right? You check. Okay. So now let's look at it. Their Q2 last year was 52. Let me bolden this, right? Let me bold this. Their Q2 was 152 gross earning. Their gross earning 152.2 million. Now it's 212. You see consistency, right? Now the profit before taxation was 17.3 million to 45.5 million. Did you see it now? So you see that there's a consistency in their growth, right? So now let's even check. There's a news I saw here, business day. Do you see Sterling Holding goes their half-year profit by 157%? Do you see? So I'm not saying this is a buy. I'm just telling you that before you buy shares, make sure you do your due diligence, right? So Sterling Bank Holding PLC has reported 157 year-on-year surge profit after tax in its audited result. Blah blah blah. You see? So the group profit after tax reached 41.7 billion. Did you see? Up from 16.2 billion in the same period last year. You see there's massive growth. So from last year their profit after tax was 16.26. Now it's 41. So if you are thinking of long term, I think this is a company you should look into, right? Unfortunately, their public offer ends today, right? So now today is 30th. So if you want to jump in now, you should jump in because today is the last day. So One of the things you need to check in stock market, you need to check their profits, their revenues. Are they growing? Are they growing? Are they growing? I'm very sure that their Q2 will be very interesting, and Q3 will be very interesting, right? Their Q2 has been massive, and their Q1 has been really, really massive, right? So let's even look at their share price, right? So let me just open my trade view, right? Trade view. I'm gonna show you something now. Okay, so let me just show you something real quick. You see, right? If you look at it right now, right? In March 20 May 2023, it was selling for 1 naira. You see my mouse here. It was selling for 1 naira. Even yeah, 1 naira 36 kobo, right? For 1 naira 36 kobo till all-time high of, I'm coming. Just give me, yes, right? From 1 naira, between the range of 1 naira, right? 1 naira here, see, to all-time high of 8 naira. Did you see it now? So there has been a consistency, right? Then it broke out here. To look at this, so let me just, I'm coming. Just give me a few minutes, right? From here, then it broke out again from here to all-time high of, right, 9 naira. Did you see it here, right? So it broke out again to 8 naira. So we can see it breaking out here, right? Then it bounced back again to 7 naira. So right now the region here is around 7 naira. You can see it now, selling between 7 naira, right? So 7 naira 80 kobo. Did you see it now? 7 naira 80 kobo, right? So if you're a long-term investor, even if it decline, somebody, you just want to buy more, right? So let's even look. Let's go back a little bit. So let me go here. I'm coming. Just give me a few minutes, right? So imagine you bought 1 million shares here, right? Let's say April 2023, you bought 1 million shares, which is around 1.5 million, right? Because here it was selling for, in 2023, it was selling for 159 kobo. So let's just say you just bought 1 million shares. That's 1.5 million. Right now, how much is it? 7 million, right? Meaning your 1.5 million will now be 7.7 million, right? So that's how to. So if you are a long-term investor, you should buy when it declines. But if you are a short-term investor, you just want to buy, when the share price is going. So for example, now you decided to buy around this place. Just give me a few minutes. So now you decided to buy around this region, right? Which is 5 naira. Okay, then you roll it over to 8 naira 50 kobo here, right? You can take profit around this region. You can actually take profit around this region, right? If you are a short-term investor, right? You take your profit, you leave the market. But if you are somebody that is just thinking of long-term, when it declines, you see from here, let's say you bought it here at 8 naira, it now bounce back here again at 3 naira. You see, this was during the forbearance issues and all that, right? So I'm not saying you should buy this right now, but I'm just telling you that if you're a long-term investor, Sterling Bank is something that you should look into, right? So you understand. So this disclaimer, this is not a financial advice. Please do your due diligence before you invest, right? Due diligence means you don't just buy it because somebody tell you to buy. You check what is the reason why I'm buying these shares. Am I a long-term investor or I'm a short-term investor? So always do your due diligence before you make any buying decision. So I'll just show you their Sterling Bank financials, right? To show you how they have been growing. They have grown their first half year to 147%, right? So I'm not here to advise you whether you should buy this or not. I'm just telling you that if you are buying the shares, you should think of long-term investing, right? You should think of, and you need to be patient. Whether you as a short-term investor or as a long-term investor, you need to be very, very patient. So if you are thinking of a bank to hold for now, I think Sterling Bank is something to consider, right? So as we see, so let's even check their full year Sterling Bank holding for the end of the year. Yeah, let's check their full year. Okay, so let's check their full year. All right, so let me just zoom this one now. So in 2023, you see here their gross earning in 2023 221 to 337. You see there's massive growth here, right? Profit before income tax from 22 to 45. You see Do you see now? Then earnings per share, their EPS last year it was 75 kobo. Their earnings per share, right? So now it's 151. There has been a massive increase. Do you see now? So those are the things. Don't just buy it because they told you to buy. So if you want to join our community, there's a link on the description and also in the comment section. Join our community so that you'll be able to know the stocks that we are buying. We'll actually be mopping up for the stock that we'll be buying for next year. So the right time to buy next year shares is not next year. The right time to buy is now, right? So if you want to join our community, just do well to check the comment section or the description. You're going to see how to join our community. Join our community because in our community you'll be able to know when to buy, right? So just look at this now. Let me show you. So let me show you something, right? So just give me yeah. So like I said, 7 naira 85 kobo, right? So let's even check their financials, right? Let's check their financials. I'm going to show you something now. Yeah, you see that their 5 years growth, their 5 years growth has been 43%, right? So that's how to know if a company is worth investing your time into. If you are first time here, please do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you are just a first time viewer here, do well to subscribe to our YouTube channel, right? And also, if you want to join our community, click on the link in the comment section, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.